Hey there, it's Patrick from Eleu Health. So I just recently celebrated 4 years as a startup founder after 20 odd years as a banking professional. I've gotten also a lot of questions around my experience, my journey, why I did it, and what's the one piece of advice that I can give. And the reality is, and this ages me a little bit, but it's not like the Highlander, in that there cannot only be one. But before we get to that, I just want to point out something. When you start a company after being a professional, you go from money is the mission to money for the mission, but the mission is not money. And if you don't have that in you, being a startup founder might be challenging because there's going to be lots of ups and downs. And if you don't have that passion and that drive to fuel you during the bad times, you're not going to make it. So there must be that passion, that determination. You have to be a risk taker, but you already know that. So what would be my top 5 list? Number 1, be serious about your business, but don't take yourself too seriously. Like I said before, you're going to have a lot of ups and downs. So enjoying the ride is part of it, for sure, but also having patience for those ups and downs is important. What about tip number 2? Celebrate the wins no matter how small. Nobody knows your business as well as you do. So when you put in the work and something comes out of it, you need to celebrate those wins. Tip number 3 for me is really important. Now, it's not because I have a health and wellness company that I'm saying this, but surround yourself with a support group. Surround yourself with mentors. Surround yourself with people who will give you advice, critique your business, especially if they critique your business. Tip number 4, business is a lot easier if you strive for perfection every day, knowing that you're never going to achieve it. Well done is better than perfect. If we just keep working and trying to refine the product till the day that it's absolutely ready, by the time you launch it and you let it out, it's already stale dated. Get it out, let people know that it's raw, let people know that it's not perfect, ask for feedback. Once you get the feedback, iterate based off of user feedback. Tip number 5 is, people want to know that you have the sausage. They don't want to know how it's done. People want to know that you have a product. People want to know that the product is ready. They don't want the details. Don't overwhelm your client or your prospect with so much information that they lose track of what is the simple message. And that one simple message, if it comes through, then you can build on that. And so I leave you with this. The journey has not been easy, but it has been incredibly rewarding, and I would not trade it in for anything. It was a question for me when I left banking, if this was the time to do it, if I had the capacity to do it, and most importantly, if I had the energy to do it. Because knowing that a company is a young man's game tells you a lot about yourself. And what it told me about myself is, I'm still a young man. Take care.